Peace Day by Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. Alright, man, y'all gotta start tripping out there because the the madness is getting out of hand. Because now you got people talking about Devin Haney need to be going up to so much higher weight classes that he shouldn't be fighting no lower than 154. Like right now at this point, and he just went up to 140 to fight Regis Prograis. Like, come on, man, y'all tripping, yo. And it's so crazy. Like I'm not mad. I just found it hilarious. I found it amusing because it's like the Tank Davis Witness Protection Program is in full effect. That's all it is. Because there's no reason why Devin Haney got to be moving up all these weight classes. Like, if Tank is such the man, why y'all not asking him to move up all these weight classes? Like, why Dev, the chinny guy, the pillow fisted guy, the one who don't sell, all the stuff that everybody was talking about prior to Saturday. Like, now y'all want him to fight Anthony Joshua. like come on, man. Like this. Yo, I'm reading the comments. I'm listening to the vlogs. I'm listening to certain lives and podcasts about all this stuff, and I just find it crazy because you got people. I would include myself, who's making videos praising Devin Haney and the things that he's doing, and Bill Haney, and the legacy that they're trying to create for the Haney team. And it's like other people was trying to basically make it seem like he did nothing, while at the same time proving that he did, because you're trying to protect Tank and tell him to fight other people. Like, it's crazy. So, like, on the comment on one of my videos that I just previously uploaded, you got a commenter that I'm not going to show the name, but they wrote like a paragraph, and they was talking about the video that I had mentioned, but they start mentioning about Devin Haney and his weight and what weight he need to be fighting at, and where he shouldn't be coming no lower than. So I want y'all to see this, because when I read it, I immediately start cracking up laughing. So one of the commenters wrote, Shakur just had a 46-minute interview with the Zone Boxing that dropped earlier today. All the stars are aligned for Shakur versus Haney. Unfortunately, Haney and Son bolted out of the fight and the division to fight Regis Prograis. With Haney entering the ring at 165 pounds, he's outgrown fights with Shakur and Tank. Haney should be competing no lower than 154 division. I guess he meant the 154-pound division. And what I didn't put up there, but you got someone who liked it. Now, the contradiction in that statement was, in the beginning of the paragraph, he wrote, Shakur just made a 46-minute interview on the Zone talking about a potential fight with Devin Haney. I assume. I didn't watch the interview, but I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, because he wrote, all the stars are aligned to fight Shakur versus Haney. But at the end of it, you're saying that he's outgrown fights with Shakur and Tank, and that he needs to be competing no lower than the 154-pound division. But Shakur Stevenson fights at 135. So does that make sense? How is he supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson at 135, but yet he should be competing no lower than 154 pounds? Make that make sense. But guess who else is at 135 pounds? Tank Davis. He didn't mention anything about that. That right there alone, he just proved right there the point. In that whole paragraph, he just proved the point. What we're saying, that y'all basically is just protecting Tank. Because how can he be running from Shakur and the stars are aligned and the moons and all this stuff? Everything is perfectly matched for him to fight Shakur. but not Tank at 135 or 140. Like that don't make sense. Then you got another commenter who's trying to protect Tank so much, he went so far as to write, Devin Haney came in at 165 pounds on fight night. Laughing out loud. Really? He should be fighting David Benavidez.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The funny thing about it is, although he put the laughing out loud, he probably did serious too. And I'm sure a slew of other people will probably agree with him. These are the measures that people are taking just to protect Tank. The monster, right? The one who knocks everyone out. The one that everyone is scared of. Yet Devin been calling him out for years and Tank ain't even mentioned his name. WBA just tried to give him the main title, but he rejected it. All because he don't want to fight mandatories. And he don't want to unify because the WBC just elected Shakur Stevenson the champion at lightweight. So had Tank took the WBA Super, then people would have been clamoring for that fight, saying there's no excuse for Tank and Shakur not to fight because they both got two of the main belts. And you already know people would have been hounding Kenny Ellis, hounding Calvin Ford, hounding Tank in interviews, on social media, all that stuff like fight Shakur, fight Shakur, fight Shakur. But now because he don't have the belt, in a sense he's not obligated to fight him because he don't have to unify. And people ain't gotta be on his back like unify, unify, unify. But y'all don't mention stuff like that because the same person who wrote that Haney is running from Shakur, it seems like Tank is running from Shakur as well as Haney. And people with common sense and logic, like we already know all this stuff. As most people already know. I think majority of people dig what's going on now. Like it's too many things that's happening. It's just like, alright, there's no reason why you shouldn't be fighting them now. Both of y'all free. Both of y'all run the same weight division. It's not like you never went up to the weight class and fought before. You went up there and knocked someone out and took his belt. And Mario Barrios, who's actually 6 feet tall. That's what it listed on BoxRec. He's 6 feet tall. And he just dominated Ugas at 147. So Mario Barrios is a big dude. And Devin Haney ain't even nowhere near big as Barrios. But Devin Haney's skill level is way above Barrios. And that's what Team Davis know, and that's what the fans know. So that's why they're trying to protect him. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.